Hi, we are Team 1 from Campus Chihuahua. And we are Eloisa, Daniela, Sergio, Michelle, and Salim. The main objective for this project was to analyze a process from a company and identify which parts could be improved in order to optimize the process and have better results. The team's communication was via Facebook and by WhatsApp group, where we agreed on each of the team member roles and due dates. Project planning and control. We use a tool called Project Libre, where we organize each activity we were doing to analyze the process of a company. That is called the Gantt chart. First, we chose a company and a process they had, which was the purchasing process. We made some interviews to the employees that were involved in the process to get more familiar with it. We learned about the process and we developed a diagram showing the actual flow of the purchasing process, and now we are going to present to you our results.
The company we chose is called Deportes Corral. It's a Mexican company that is focused on embroidery and pricing of clothing. Also, if a client comes with an idea of a logo, we can design it too. Purchasing is the formal process of buying goods and services. The purchasing process can vary from one organization to another. In this case, it's when the company buys from their suppliers. Here we will show the exact process that the company goes through with the ASIS map. Here we can analyze in more detail the purchasing process. The process starts when the client arrives to the store because it's an order-based model. After the client arrives, the employee takes notes of the order and checks in the inventory to see if there are enough resources to fulfill the order. If there are the resources needed, they are taken into the operation department. If not, he has to make an estimate with different suppliers. After doing this, he has to review the options with other suppliers in the database. Once this is done, he does the purchase order and then goes and picks them up to the post office. Once the suppliers are at the company's headquarters, they review the order and check if it was what they actually ordered, and then they take them to the operation department. In the ASIS, we note that we have 21 steps that can be done in 237 minutes. Besides, in the 2B, the number of steps were increased from 21 to 24, and the minutes decreased from 237 to 232, which was very useful for the company. To evaluate these changes, we took 3 main points: number of steps that add value, number of steps that do not add value, and number of interfaces. In the ASIS, the step that add value was when the client made the order. We also have 2 interfaces, and the other 9 steps that do not add value. In the to be map, we have the same step that add value to the company, but we added 2 steps that do not add value, and we also subtracted 2 from the number of interfaces. All of these changes could help the company organize better and the purchase process and do it in less time. 2 forms of waste. The first one was to review the options because the employees spent a lot of time trying to figure out which provider was better. The profit or gain that it was very small compared to the lost time doing the transaction, so it was thought to be better to eliminate this step. The pickup supplies, because the company spent a lot of time and money going to the post office and receiving the merchandise, so it was thought to be better to substitute this step for a delivery service directly to the company, even if the costs were more, because it will make the process much more efficient.
We learned that every process is very different, and all of them must be created on paper to make it clear for all the company's employees. This will help them identify what may not be working and how to resolve the different issues that may arise. There are many tools like Project Libre, WBS, Responsibility Matrix, ASIS Map, To Be Map, and more. We all have been working on the processes and tools proposed in class to learn about how to identify deficiencies in the company's processes and to find viable solutions to those issues. We had good communication with each other, and we learned that working in teams is not easy always. We found a way to work all together to make it work to deliver results.
There was the lack of matching in the team member's schedule to work in the project properly, so a better planning for the whole team to organize and do the work for each member on time on the activities would be better. We need to be more prepared, and when we got together this meeting to do a research about the topic previously.
Created using Powtoon.